Hello, I am Barry Hutchison, author of Night of the Living Ted, a supernatural comedy, slightly scary story about evil teddy bears that come to life and do terrible things for various reasons. Night of the Living Ted tells the story of Lisa Marie and Vernon, pictured here. They are step siblings. Lisa Marie's dad is married to Vernon's mum, and they've all moved in together. It's quite a recent thing, really. It's been going on for a couple of years. So Lisa Marie and Vernon are still kind of trying to get to know each other. Vernon likes playing Xbox and eating crisps. Lisa Marie loves reading and big words and teddy bears as well, which may or may not come back to haunt her as the story progresses. It definitely will. Coming up soon is Lisa Marie's dad's birthday, so Vernon's mum gives them £20 and sends them into town to buy her dad a present. They stumble upon a little shop called the Create-A-Ted Laboratory. In there, they are giving away free Halloween-themed teddy bears. Vernon thinks this is great because he thinks he can keep the change from the money they spend, and if they don't spend any money, that means he gets to keep all the money. So they take their free Halloween teddy bears, but then Lisa Marie spots a teddy bear themed on the singer Elvis Presley, which is her dad's favourite singer. So she convinces Vernon to spend the money on buying the Elvis-themed teddy bear. They take the bears home. That night, the Halloween-themed bears come to life, and some terrible things start to happen. First up, their mum and dad are turned into a slug and a frog. Lisa Marie has made a witch bear called Henrietta. She gets up to all kinds of no good. Vernon, however, has created this teddy bear here. It is a mishmash of all the scary things he could find in the shop. So when it comes to life, it is the most evil teddy bear of all, and it leads the army of other evil teddy bears as they get up to mischief. The book is illustrated throughout by the amazing Lee Cosgrove. The pictures are absolutely stunning. You can see some here. I will show you another one in a minute. And I'm going to do a reading from the book. This is from slightly later into the book. It's just after midnight. Lisa Marie's teddy bear has already come to life, as has Vernon's. Vernon has fainted in fright at the sight of his evil bear, and Lisa Marie is currently wondering what to do with her mum and dad, who are a slug and a frog. She has popped them in a little box to keep them safe, and then she hears some noises downstairs and she realises Henrietta, the witch bear, is up to no good. If you're sitting comfortably, then I shall begin. Grabbing Vernon's tennis racket from the floor, Lisa Marie edged open the bedroom door and peeked out. Her eyes swivelled as she scanned the hallway. Henrietta was nowhere to be seen. Cautiously, she pulled the door open further and stepped out onto the landing, the tennis racket poised and ready to start swinging. Nothing. No evil cackle. No bolt of magic. No Henrietta. At the top of the stairs, Lisa Marie paused. She could hear movement down there, thudding, muttering, the sound of someone trying to move something heavy. Glancing back to check on Vernon, Lisa Marie rested a hand on the banister and slowly began to creep down the stairs. The closer she got to the bottom, the louder the sounds became. The muttering voice was Henrietta's, she was sure of it, but what was the witch bear doing? Slowly, with the racket held before her like a shield, Lisa Marie leaned around the doorframe. Henrietta was half carrying, half dragging the TV across the floor, trailing the power cable behind her. "Put that back," Lisa Marie instructed. The television toppled sideways as Henrietta clambered out from beneath it. Screeching, she launched herself at Lisa Marie, spitting and snarling. Lisa Marie swished wildly with the racket, but the witch bear was too fast. Henrietta shrieked with delight as she caught hold of Lisa Marie's bunches and swung around onto the girl's back. Yelping in shock, Lisa Marie twisted and turned, trying to force the fuzzy witch to release her grip. But Henrietta hung on tightly, howling with laughter as she flailed around and around. "Get off!" Lisa Marie yelped. To her surprise, the witch bear did just that. Henrietta stuck a paw in her mouth and let out a shrill whistle as she tumbled through the air, summoning her broomstick. It zipped out from its hiding place behind the couch and caught her mid-fall. "Impressive! Ha!" the bear cackled. The broomstick banked left before curving around and down and clipping Lisa Marie in the back of the knees. Lisa Marie squealed as she was thrown off balance and landed hard on the floor. Frantically, Lisa Marie spun onto her back. Henrietta leaped from her broomstick and dropped onto the fallen girl's stomach, knocking the breath from her. The witch's wand bristled with energy in her paw. "Now, my little goody two-shoes," Henrietta spat. "Let's see if we can think of something really disgusting to change you into." "Help!" Lisa Marie cried, unsure of what else to do at this point. "Vernon, anyone, someone, help me!" "There's no one coming to help you, little girl," hissed Henrietta. The witch leaned in close and grinned, revealing a mouth full of brown and black teeth. "You hear that, my pretty? No one is coming. No one is coming to save." Thump. A sudden sound from the cupboard cut Henrietta's sentence short. The witch bear frowned. Thump. Both she and Lisa Marie turned their eyes towards the cupboard door. Thump. 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 On the fifth thump, the door swung open and a gift-wrapped box toppled out. It landed on the floor and lay there, motionless. Henrietta eyed it suspiciously. Only when she was sure it had stopped moving did she turn her attention back to the girl. "Now," she said, sneering, "where were we?" Suddenly, the box began to bounce violently up and down. It shook and shuddered this way and that, as if controlled by some crazed, invisible force. "Are you doing that?" Henrietta scowled. Lisa Marie shook her head. "Well, someone's doing it," hissed the witch, "and it isn't me." With a final bounce, something furry and sparkling erupted from within the parcel. It somersaulted in the air before landing near Lisa Marie's head. With the moonlight glinting off the sequins of his suit, the newly arrived teddy bear ran a paw through his thick quiff of jet-black hair and curled his upper lip into the beginnings of a playful sneer. The bear gave Lisa Marie a short but friendly nod. "Well, hey there, little darling," he drawled in a deep American South accent. "Looks to me like you could use a little help." And that is Bearvis, who has arrived on the scene. Again, fantastic illustrations from Lee Cosgrove. So that is Night of the Living Ted. I hope you enjoyed that little reading. There are 3 books available now: Night of the Living Ted, Revenge of the Living Ted, and Invasion of the Living Ted. It is a trilogy of teddy bears all doing evil stuff. Now, like me, you are probably stuck at home. I'm sitting here in my office. It's not too bad for me, actually, because I get to write. That is my job. I get to sit and make stuff up. So I can do that pretty much anywhere. I don't have to go out to do that. But lots of people are stuck at home, bored out of their minds. They should be at school, or they should be at work, or they should be doing anything other than just sitting at home all the time. So I thought I would leave you with a creative challenge. The Night of the Living Ted books are based on evil teddy bears. The idea came from my grand's old collection of teddy bears, which she used to have when I was younger. And they were all these creepy, weird, eye hanging out, ears hanging off, stuffing, poking out, that sort of thing. Really creepy things. So that's what inspired me to write the books. But why not write a story using some of your toys as inspiration? You can even act it out first. So use your toys, act out a little story, and then write it down. And maybe you will have a book on your hands one day. Yeah, go and write a story using your toys and have fun. That's the most important part. Bye for now.